As we can all tell, this is somewhat of a rowdy bunch. We are at the National Cable Convention, and of course, here at the beautiful Las Vegas Hilton, we're going to have all kinds of surprises, as we always do on TNT, and some rather unusual talents, not the least of which will be our first guest. As a matter of fact, this gentleman claims to be a rock star. We have seen him more often as a professional wrestler, and we've also seen him as a color commentator. He has his own segment of television known as The Body Shop. Would you welcome, please, Jesse the Body Ventura. Somewhat of an unfriendly welcome, Mr. Ventura. Of course, you're accustomed to that.
Yeah, I'm pretty accustomed to that, and I really don't care. I see we're represented by the military out here. I can look out in the crowd and see that.
What about your sunglasses? These are most unique even for you.
I truly like them. Would you like to try them on?
I think perhaps Alfred...
And let me just say this, it is not everyone and not often that I let someone try on my shades.
Perhaps we'll hold that distinction. Alfred, would you like to try on the sunglasses?
They look as if they're the wrong way up. Not really, no, they're not me.
What is this all of a sudden about Jesse Ventura, the rock star?
Well, Jesse Ventura, I'm so multi-talented, you know, and I'm a new idol for the kids. Because you look at rock and roll today, and you got all these rock stars that think they're big, tough guys, like David Lee Roth, Billy Idol, and all these little pipsqueaks that weigh about 150 pounds soaking wet, that stand out there belligerently thinking they're bad. And being that I have such a great voice, on the microphone and everything.
We're going to take a look at the first video, I believe, of Jesse the Body Ventura. Let's take you now to the videotape footage.
From San Diego, California, weighing 271 pounds, Jesse the Body Ventura.
Body rules in the ring. It's my machine. It's my castle. It's my weapon. When I wrestle, I got the hands. I got the moves. I got the ways to get to you. You want trouble? You'll be sorry if you mess with this body. I got the body. The body rules. I got the body. I got the body. The body rules tonight. I got the arms. I got the legs. I got the strength to give you pain. I got fists that made of iron. I got a heart that never tires.
We definitely have seen it.
Wait a minute. Yeah, you hear them? People want to hear some more. It ain't me that wants to hear it. You all want to hear some more, don't you? Yeah.
I think perhaps you wrestle considerably better than you sing, but I don't know. Let's take you back. You want to see a little bit more?
I want to see more. I want to see more.
A little more. Let's take another look at it. You have the footage still up?
In any crowd, you're gonna fall, you're gonna crawl, you're gonna beg for your release. I got the body. The body rules. I got the body. The body rules.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Ventura?
No, I want it played another time. You ain't played the whole thing. I gave you the opportunity to debut this rock video right here on TNT.
Maybe we'll see it on
And this
Night
is the
Flight.
shabby kind of treatment I'm getting?
Let's talk more about your wrestling career. Maybe even your broadcast career. It doesn't seem to me as if you really have a great future. I may be wrong in terms of The Rock.
You are wrong.
All right, let's take one more quick look at it. That was quick enough. That was.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you how I feel about this. You got the Mills brothers on here tonight, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to hear the Mills brothers do their rendition of Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix.
We thank you very much for joining us, and we wish you well in your new career, Mr. Ventura.
You don't want to talk about nothing else?
What would
You
you
want
like?
to talk about broadcasting? You want to talk about wrestling?
What would you like to say?
I would like to say that, number one, I'm the greatest broadcaster in wrestling today. Because I tell it like it is. I don't play favorites, and I'm not like Mean Gene Okerlund and these other people that are so biased. You never hear Jesse the Body with a bit of bias when Jesse broadcasts. Ain't that right? That's right.
Why don't we take a look at The Body?
Haha. You wish you... No. You pay to see the body, and I've talked enough. You pay to see my...
Jesse Ventura will be back with more TNT. Lisa Sliwa. Back with more TNT, and in a moment, we're going to show you a most unusual video on a most unusual lady who is attempting to become a professional wrestler. She is married to Curtis Sliwa, who's the president and founder of the Guardian Angels, a group that many of you know a little something about. And Lisa Sliwa is a most unusual talent. Alfred?
I think she's a most courageous person, not only for attempting to join the ranks of the WWF as a lady wrestler, but also for the good she does for the people who are defended by the Guardian Angels. I think they're a wonderful concern.
Lisa, of course, not above collaring a mugger or two on
No,
occasion.
and I saw her throw you around once, too.
Only once. Let's take you now to some videotape footage of Lisa Sliwa. She's going to be a professional wrestler, we think.
All right, Gene Okerlund on assignment, covering the action of Lisa Sliwa from Guardian Angels as she is working out with male wrestler Mario Mancini into a full Nelson right there. Oh, watch it. Oh! Hold it just a second. Lisa Sliwa, Mario Mancini. Mario, just exactly how tough is this street and fighting gal?
She's tough, Gene. She's great. She's
All
really
right.
good.
Lisa Sliwa, we have just seen you in action from Guardian Angel. I know you've got a background in the martial arts, in karate, and in jiu-jitsu. As a matter of fact, you hold belts in both of those categories.
Yes, I do, Gene. I have a black belt in karate and jiu-jitsu. I thought that was going to prepare me for the ring, but when I got up here, got in the ring with Mario and these guys, it was a totally different story.
I am very curious now. Of course, there are things you can do in professional wrestling. Obviously, you can do in street fighting, and obviously in the martial arts, but there is a big difference. What is that difference, Lisa Sliwa?
Well, the biggest difference is that a lot of the things I was used to doing from the martial arts and from Guardian Angel street fighting techniques are totally illegal. I'd be disqualified before I even got in the ring. Going for a guy's eyes like that,
please.
going for a guy's throat, putting him really, getting him like this so he's unconscious in 30 seconds. I'd be thrown out of the league for that.
This is something, of course, that has really got to tie in with the great second career you have as a high fashion model, I'm certain.
It definitely does. I'm used to keeping in shape for my modeling career. I do a lot of body type of shots for different fitness magazines. So this is a natural
What was
for
that? Give
me.
me that. What was that again? I was just very curious. You were trying to do something, and I don't know if I picked up on it. Was it a side headlock? What exactly was it?
Well, one of the greatest areas when you're a street fighter, first place you're going to go for is the throat.
Beautiful.
For the Adam's apple.
Right.
And then you're going to pull in and choke up, and pretty soon, in a matter of a couple of seconds, you're going to be down on the ground. That is, of course, unless I don't want to just take you over in a hip throw.
Wait.
Can we go?
Where am I going to go?
Well, we're going to show you.
Hit it. Whoa. Holy balls. Professional wrestler, professional high fashion model, and garter of the innocent, if you will, as part of Guardian Angels. Tell me a little bit about the group.
Well, Gene, we're out there to protect the innocent people from the criminals, the thugs, the hoodlums, the scum that make life in New York and a lot of other American cities dastardly for anybody.
Well, I'll tell you what, certainly your efforts were greatly appreciated by me. This seems to be a very big thing in your life. Obviously, it's your number one priority.
It's definitely my number one priority. We want to make it cool for young people to help other people out. That's why we give our time as volunteers to fight crime and to be positive role models for the young boys and girls.
Okay, now it is no secret that Curtis Sliwa, your husband, is the founder of this group. How long has the organization actually been going?
Guardian Angels has been in existence for 6.5 years. It started in New York. We're now in 57 American, 3 Canadian, and 1 Mexican city.
Well, that has got to be just a monumental undertaking. This has got to take up a lot of your time. How is it going to affect new career, as it were, in professional wrestling?
Well, Gene, Guardian Angels takes up a lot of time, but I'm dedicated to becoming the best professional woman wrestler ever. So those girls that are out there, don't think that just because I'm out here doing my duty, I can't take them on in the ring. I'm going to show them how to do it the right way.
Okay, from what I have seen as a professional wrestler and what you showed me earlier on, as well as a professional high fashion model, and now with the Guardian Angels, Lisa Sliwa, it has been a very, very enjoyable visit with you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you very much, Gene.
And we thank you.
All right. If Lisa can handle the muggers on the subway, I'm sure she'll do very well in the World Wrestling Federation. Alfred, your assessment of Lisa?
Well, Wendy Richter's going to have to watch out. Obviously, she's not in world class yet, but she may be. She's a very, very unusual lady.
I think me and Gene would look real cute in one of those hats. We'll be back as we continue with the only living legend of professional wrestling, Bruno Sammartino. Back with this rowdy bunch. Our next guest is, without a doubt, one of the all-time greats, a man who literally is a legend in his own time. Would you please welcome Bruno Sammartino? There are a few legends in this world, and we're very happy that you're with us here on TNT here in Las Vegas. Your son is attempting to follow in your footsteps, Bruno, and that must bring, I would think, a number of emotions to you.
Well, we're very much alike. In Europe, I was 8 years of age when I actually started wrestling. I started as a Greco-Roman style wrestling, and then when I came over to this country, I took up freestyle wrestling. David, on the other hand, ever since he was like 5 years old, people would ask him, what are you going to be when you grow up? And he'd say, a wrestler, you know, and everybody took it for stride because his dad was a wrestler. But at 8 years of age, same age that he started wrestling. And he went to all kind of camps, and he wrestled in junior high school, different places. And it's been in his blood. And I think that he is showing, though, that for a young fella, he's extremely strong. As you know, he bench presses about 545.
Yes.
He's quick. He weighs 250 pounds, and I think he's coming along very well.
In a few minutes, we're going to show you some footage. As a matter of fact, right now, let's take you to Madison Square Garden. We'll join a match in progress.
The human dynamo.
As it can. Will the years have taken its toll? It won't take us long to find out. Luscious John in there now. Sends San Martino off for the right, off the rope, shoulder block. Look at San Martino moving around just like he did years ago. And Valiant Dom, beautiful arm drag. And another one by the former champion.
Look out!
Here comes Brutus, got run right in a hurry. San Martino with another big right hand sends him out of there. San Martino cleaning house here in a hurry.
Well, you said it wouldn't take us long to find out. Is that the Bruno of old?
Still got it.
Just look at him. Woo. He is on fire.
The fans were just deafening. I couldn't hear myself think while that action was going on. Luscious John said on an interview, we're going to teach the old man a lesson.
What a mistake he made. What a mistake.
He should have stayed home and watched the telly, John.
David hasn't been in the ring yet.
I don't know whether his dad's going to let him come in or not. Certainly doesn't need any help at this point.
What do you think Valiant's thinking now?
He's thinking, I need to find a hole and crawl in it and pull the grate in behind me.
Oh, gosh. Bruno loves it. Look, he's got a smile on his face.
He's having a good time. San Martino, no, Arrioso into the corner, back drop. Another arm drag. Boy, he hasn't lost a bit of that quickness.
Oh, nicely done, Bruno.
That good timing is still there. There's the tag to son David. And he's got a...
David was just coming in.
Looks like the old man still moves a little,
You might say that. Yes, as a matter of fact, that was just a couple of weeks ago.
That was 2 weeks ago in Madison Square Garden, right? That was one of the first few bouts back since I've retired a number of years ago. But you know, I always wanted to prove a point to people that say that an athlete, when he reached, I competed both, you know, as an amateur wrestler, but as a weightlifter, both Olympic lifting and powerlifting and professional wrestling. A lot of people have the idea when a person reaches 40 years of age, it's necessarily true. You know, when I retired from wrestling, I run 8 miles every morning, and I train 5 days a week with the weights down my basement. I've taken my body weight from 270 down to 240 because naturally, as you're older, you can't carry the same weight, but I have a lot of strength and I have very good stamina and speed, and I like to prove to anybody that age, up to a certain age that is, that you will not be deterred, that you can still do it and be good at it.
I'm sure everyone here would agree with me in the words of someone else, you look marvelous. Really do. We saw Beefcake, of course, in there and Johnny Valiant, and the course of footage we saw, you were getting the best of them, but Johnny Valiant, of course, is going to join us later on here on TNT, and I'm sure we'll have a little different opposing point of view than what we just saw there with you.
Well, I think they were both very surprised and whatever. Because, there you go.
Valiant, you're on later. Mr. Valiant,
I'm on later. Man, right, I'm on later. Let me tell you something. Why don't you show the whole footage up here, Vince? It's not exactly right, and it's not exactly fair. Show it.
Pardon me.
Is there a rattlesnake convention out here? Something? Is that what's going on out
Mr. Valiant. Mr.
there? A
Valiant.
bunch of rattlesnakes? Let me tell you something, please. Why don't you give fair to fair here? Why don't you show the part where I wound up picking this old man and heave-hawing him halfway in the Bronx, New York down there? Why don't you show the real part of it? He showed a lousy 60-second segment. Why don't you show the part where they take this old-timer, old Mickey Mantle himself, and throw him out there, halfway out there in the 8th Avenue, New York? Why don't you show that part, Vinny?
This old man could take you 10 years ago, and this old man will mop up the floor with you today. There's no way that you know
If you would join us later on, perhaps you'd join us later on. Mr.
Later on, let me tell you something. I might do a lot of things later on. Let me tell you something right now, Bruno Sammartino. I wrestled you a few years ago. I wrestled you a couple weeks ago in Madison Square Garden.
The results were the same, weren't they?
My results were the same. Let me tell you something right now. If I wasn't a gentleman, I would...
We'll be back with more TNT. Stay with us. Thank you. Two of the more eccentric personalities in the World Wrestling Federation are about to join us now. Would you welcome, please, Bobby the Brain Heenan and Big John Studd.
Let's get something straight right now.
Before you do that, I'd just like to say that Mr. Heenan holds the distinction of being the first manager in the World Wrestling Federation to have ever been fired. Referring, of course, to Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Obviously, however, you still maintain your control or whatever over Big John Studd.
Well, I'm a gentleman. I'm Bobby the Brain Heenan, regardless of what these humanoids have to say about Weasel, because to me it looks like a Paul Orndorff family reunion sitting here. And you've always got to bring that up. He fired me. Had he stayed on TNT here another 30 seconds, I was going to drop him.
So you had already made up your mind, right?
Yes, I've made up my mind.
You had made up your mind.
I've made up my mind.
This is what you just said.
I've made up my mind.
Okay, fine, he made up his mind.
I made up my mind.
All right, let's take you to some videotape footage, just to revisit a little bit, if you would, just in the case that you really haven't made up your mind.
I've made up my mind.
Let's go back and we will see Bobby the Brain Heenan making up his mind the hard way.
You were Paul Orndorff. When I made you Mr. Wonderful and you sit there and listen to me while I talk.
I'll tell you something right now. I want to tell you something right now. Huh? I want to tell you something right now. I want you to listen, and I want everybody else out there to listen. You're fired. Just like that.
Gosh. You're fired? Paul Orndorff just fired Bobby the Brain Heenan?
Until recently. And I'm going to tell you what exactly has happened. The world's biggest no-good, low-life ingrate, Paul Mr. Wonderful Orndorff, has fired me. What?
Wait a second. Wait. You can't, wait. You're the manager. He cannot do that.
He did it!
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Bobby Heenan, first of all, I want you to know, and I want everybody out here to know this. Bobby Heenan, you're fired. F-I-R-E-D. You're gone, baby.
Heenan is hot. Bobby Heenan is hot.
I have in here $25,000 for Studd and Patera. The man that puts Paul Orndorff out of wrestling for good will pick up $25,000, whether it be you or you. Whoever can sign the match gets it.
Whoever gets him in the ring,
You're putting a bounty on this.
a bounty on the head and the carcass of Paul Orndorff.
Oh, wait a minute. Woohoo, baby! Former manager of Paul Orndorff. Orndorff inviting Bobby Heenan into the ring.
Here is your winner, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
There's no doubt now you have made up your mind for sure.
Yeah, I've made up my mind. I've told you I've made up my mind. I was going to fire the man.
And Mr. Studd, you're looking forward to the opportunity of collecting that
Well,
$25,000?
you know, McMahon, this is I'm taking this personally because Orndorff embarrassed the Heenan family. He went out and made us look bad when he got involved in WrestleMania, where I could have been in WrestleMania. We put Orndorff in that spot to make him look good, and he fell on his face, made us look bad. So it was about time we were going to get rid of him. But hey, collecting $25,000, all I got to do is put him in a bear hug and crush those skinny little ribs of his, and it's all over for him. And all you little, hey.
Well, how would you compare your physical skills to those of Mr. Orndorff's?
Hey, he's half my size. We carried him the whole time he was a member of the Heenan family.
Hey,
He had no guts.
None whatsoever. I showed him how to comb his hair. I showed him how to wear a robe. I showed him how to work out. I showed him how to wrestle. I showed him how to have some class. I took this ham and egger from nothing and made him into Mr. Wonderful. Now he's an ingrate, he's Mr. Pitiful. Every bit of fame and fortune he's got, that miserable ingrate owes to me. And the only reason TNT is the #1 rated show in the world is because every now and then I become a guest on it.
Well, we can't ignore some of the chants that we've heard in this very nice crowd. That Weasel?
Weasel.
What mean?
Weasel. Well, that's what these humanoids have to do. They don't know nothing else. Now, I want to show you something. Notice this. These are hands. These are feet. I don't have fur on my body. I do not have a tail. I do not hop in a chicken coop at night and rip some chicken apart. I am a human being. I am Bobby the Brain Heenan. Get it straight.
All right. We'll be back with more TNT with Mr. Heenan along with the luscious Johnny Valiant, and Jesse the Body Ventura is going to join us, and we're going out into the audience. This is a most unusual set of circumstances, and here to explain this most unusual set of circumstances is Bobby the Brain Heenan.
You know, it seems like all wrestling fans have always asked us questions. Now it's time for the wrestlers to ask you people questions with the help of Jesse the Body Ventura, luscious Johnny Valiant, myself, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Big John Studd. Anytime we don't like one of your ridiculous questions or answers, we will gong you. Jesse, you got somebody out there for me?
Yeah, stand up right here. This guy right here. What's your name?
Bob Siegel.
Your name's Bob Siegel. Where are you from, Bob?
New York.
New York? New York City?
That's right.
You like New York City?
I love New York.
Is it as filthy as they say it is?
It's a nice place to live, a nice place to raise children.
Gong 'em. Didn't mean to stump you with hard questions. You got one for me, Johnny.
All right, Bobby the Brain Heenan, write it down. Of course, I'm luscious Johnny Valiant. I'm going to come right down here, and I'm going to introduce ladies first. And your name, ma'am? Who?
Edna.
Edna. How do you spell that?
E-D-N-A.
That's right. And this is this your date for tonight here, or what?
Sure is. My son.
That's your son. Very nice. And what's your name, young man?
Cliff.
Cliff. How you doing, young man? You have any kind of a question you want to ask luscious Johnny Valiant and the Titan Sports and the TNT network here, or USA Cable Network you want to ask?
Can't think of anything.
I can't either. Let's move on to the next person right now. All right. Stand up, young man. And your name?
Johnny.
Glenn Edwards? Go ahead, Gunny.
Huh?
You want to ask me a question?
No, can't think of anything.
That's quite all right. I want to ask you a question. Who wrote the Book of Love? Doop boopy doop boop boop. Bing. Right. Just sit down, young man. I'll give you a holler in about 3 years from now. Send it right back to the center stage right there, pal.
You got one for me, Jess.
Yeah, what's your name?
Joel.
Joel, where are you from?
Shaker Heights, Ohio.
From where?
Originally the Bronx.
Shaker Heights, Ohio. That's got to be next to Cleveland, right? Tell me something now. Who is your favorite wrestler?
Bridget Belza.
Sit down. Johnny, you got something for me over here.
Yes, stand up, young man, please.
Oh, Johnny, one thing. That's not really, he's not really bald, he's just got a wide part. Go ahead.
Yeah, sit down, Slam.
Okay, Jesse, you got one for me.
Paisan, you want to stand up 1 second, please? With your name, please? Dick. Yeah, is that right? Back to you.
Hey, call him, John.
Let's talk to a lady.
Give me one, Jess.
Let's talk to a lady. Where are you from?
Las Vegas.
You're from Las Vegas. Now, I got a question I want to ask somebody from Las Vegas. You live here, and there's all this gambling that goes on, and you all waste all your money right here in Las Vegas. Do you gamble?
No.
I'm waiting for the bolt of lightning. There's a bolt of lightning going to come down through this building.
Johnny, find me another humanoid out there, will you?
I've got one right here. Young lady, please. Do you mind if you're on television? You have no objections? Stand right up.
Maybe
you and
she
your
is.
girlfriend.
She might be a
Come on,
midget.
tag team right here. Come on. 1, 2. Hey, come on. Your name? Kathy who? Yeah, sure. Where you from, huh?
New York.
Sure you are. And your name, please?
Martha Ursula.
Yeah, no, I haven't exactly, but your name, please?
Martha Ursula.
Martha Ursula. You girls have any questions you want to ask me?
Is that the real color of your hair?
No, it's not.
What do you eat for breakfast?
2 eggs over easy and a side order of egg for young.
Doublemint twins. Sit down. Give me something, Jess. Oh, he's got Admiral Byrd with him.
You know, everybody knows Jesse the Body's ex-military, right?
Right.
So what I got here, I'm looking at a Sergeant Haller. It looks like
Did you buy some cookies from him?
from the United States Air Force. Where are you stationed at, Sarge?
Andrews Air Force Base.
In Washington. Now wait a minute. In order to get stationed in Washington, you must polish some people's, how would we say it, to get a job like that in Washington?
Well, I leave that to my superiors.
Gong 'em. Sit down, Sarge. Got something for me, Johnny.
Oh, there's a girl right here. You know, let's just join Lex girls. Come on, stand up. Come on now, hon, stand up. And your name, please?
Mary.
Would you have fish for dinner or what?
You should start rubbing this up.
Come on, Johnny. Come on, Jess. Come on back. Well, Jesse, Johnny, come on back up here.
Wow.
Well, I hope you people had a little insight today
like it
on
is.
what two great interviewers are, Jesse Ventura and luscious Johnny Valiant.
Are we all
Yes,
done?
sir.
Gong 'em. Gong the whole place.
That kind of reminds me of Little Egypt, the gong there, man.
We've heard the response, of course, of these gentlemen and their opportunity to interview all of you. On the count of 3, perhaps we could have the whatever appropriate response you deem necessary as far as their efforts are concerned. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. We'll be back with more TNT. Thank you, gentlemen. We would like to thank all of our guests who have joined us this week on this edition of TNT, and we invite you to join us next week when our guest will be George the Animal Steele, a most unusual wrestler, along with an individual who manages the animal, equally eccentric, Captain Louis Albano.
Oh, hey, someone else.
Mixed reaction as always, and again we would like to thank the good people here at the Las Vegas Hilton and all of you from the National Cable Television Association for joining us. Thank you very much for joining us for this edition of TNT.